Are you a property investor that wants to grow your property portfolio, but your bank keeps on saying no? Listen to a couple examples of what we've got now for what we've done for some of our customers. So in one instance, we had a very high net worth individual who has a number of properties, quite a large property portfolio, successful business. But what was happening is that his bank had told him that he'd reached his cap. And the reason was because of the way they were simply treating serviceability. So in this instance, this customer was going back to his bank and they were essentially saying to him, no, look, because you've got too many loans, we can't do any more. And the way they treated serviceability was, number one, on a 3% buffer rate. They were also looking at his facilities at P&I, or some of his commercial facilities were coming up for renewal in a number of years. So they sort of just reached their cap. This was also the same circumstance with a number of the other sort of major lenders. So that's when they come across to me or recommended to come over to me. And I sort of looked at their overall exposure and worked with their accountant to get some letters to sort of say, look, those entities are able to meet their own commitments and we don't need to rely on the income or the debt of those entities. And we looked at, I guess, the customer and his business and his income that way. So this way here was quite simple because we're looking at a low doc loan for this customer. They were able to get approval pretty easy, and now they're sort of looking at the next property again to go and continue to reinvest and grow that property portfolio.